Hello and welcome back to the TGG Intrigue campaign. We're going to be doing level 3. This one I have not actually played. I've seen the board, but I haven't actually played it. So this will legitimately be new to me, unlike the previous couple. I think I didn't mention the last one that how similarly I had played it the first time through. It was similar enough, I think. A lot of like upgrade shenanigans and messing around with Baron. Anyway, so here we have something that's kind of like inherited. So we have an estate that's swapped out for a pawn, but it's not one of the cards that's actually on the board. Is the difference. And then just in terms of what is on the board, we don't have any plus actions. We have Steward Trashing. There's a minion thing you can do, which has some synergy with Courtier and Mill. And I guess Secret Passage. We probably want an Artisan for gaining minions, and then maybe later gaining duchies. I guess Poacher also. So we start with the pawn in this hand, which I think is actually really nice. I want to get a steward and get going on the trashing. I think I'm just going to cantrip. Well, not cantrip. I mean, it might as well be card coin. So we do hit 5 here. I am a little bit tempted to take a minion because realistically, we will hit 3 for the steward next turn. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do it. All right. This will be card action. All right, it was basically like a just in case we hit the minion, we can, discard and then still hit 3. All right, I think... So we can get another minion here. The question is, do we value that more than cycling to our Trasher? Or potentially cycling to our Trasher, I guess, is the issue. And I think the answer is actually no, because we're triggering a shuffle that doesn't have the minion in it, but has all this other junk in it, and it will take a long time to get through. This, on the other hand, definitely wants to be a discard. Trash 2. Okay. I hadn't thought about Vassal before. I don't know why I didn't think about Vassal, but like we could consider playing with Vassal. It's I don't love it. There were pawns actually on the board. I'd rather have those. Merchant does nothing unless we pick up a silver, and I don't know that we want to do that. I mean, we could pick up a silver now, and then we can pick up merchants, and it's like, if the deck gets thin enough, it's at least plausible that we can make use of the merchants. It's not terrible. I mean, it'll take a while, but in the meantime, the silver will potentially be a useful card as well. Might help us hit 6 for Artisan, so I guess I'll take a silver. I guess this is just going to be card action, because I don't see coin being useful here. We could get an Artisan now. But I think I'd rather actually trash and take a merchant. Because part of the reason is because we only have, space for 1 terminal, so I want to leverage that like terminal space for steward still. I only have the 2 minions. I think this is awkward, is what I think. We've got a merchant down there. If we see it, it still doesn't help us trash with steward. But like, we don't want to discard with minion because then we're like discarding into this 3 copper shuffle. Unless we put the steward into the shuffle, then it's not so bad. It's a 7-card shuffle. We can play steward for cards if we really need to. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna trash. Actually gonna discard here, even though okay. We discard again. We have 5 cards. Yeah, I'm regretting drawing with the pawn. I should have just done action coin. I mean, if I had drawn a copper, I would have just trashed, right? But I think I'm going to discard. Okay. Now we are thin. How did we end up with... Oh, because the pawn. Right. Well, that is annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Do we even bother to attack here? Or do we just go double minion? I think we just go double minion. Whoa! Whoa! 12 coins! Outrageous. We could go action buy. I guess we might as well. Um... Get a courtier. Can get start taking mills as well. The courtier we should buy because we're never going to be able to play it like after gaining it with artisan. I don't want a ton of courtiers. Yeah, I think we just go mill. So yeah, we're going forward. We're just going to play pawn for action buy and courtier for action coins, most likely. Go ahead and discard these. Just keep gaining mills. I mean, it's victory points. I'm gaining much more. Right now we have 12 coins. Mill does push our have the potential to push our money a little bit. Like so in terms of hitting double province, right? Like we could take another courtier. We have 13 right now. So courtier would actually get us there. Okay. I'm gonna top deck the mill. I mean, do we assume that we're gonna get attacked? If we assume we're gonna get attacked, we should top deck steward. Does seem like a pretty safe assumption. I meant to try to track how many minions had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did split them. It's too bad. One, two, three, four. There is another one on top. All right. Huh. Or not. Oh, it got discarded. I missed that. Right. I just really missed that. We have 11 coins right now. You get to 14. Maybe we just top deck the courtier. Gain another mill. Buy like province merchant or something. We didn't get attacked. Actually, we should not put this into the shuffle. I'm just going to discard the mill. We haven't found our silver yet. Do we care? Are we at all concerned? Well, wait, can we hit double province? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Wait, is that safe? They don't have an artisan. They don't have any courtiers. The best they could do is tie. But maybe there's not much reason for us to push there. Are we worried about them double provincing? Mostly not. But still, we could go like double duchy. I mean, how would they double province without courtiers? Seems really hard to imagine. Like, really hard to imagine. We could top deck a minion, but then that minion doesn't get into the shuffle if we... Yeah, I think we don't do that. Do we take another mill or do we take a duchy? I think mill still. Actually, we top deck the copper. What do we have down there? Like a silver. Steward and province are in our discard. Another province. I mean, I'm like slightly worried about having like a big ol' ugly dud if I don't get attacked, so I guess we'll do this. We don't really need the duchy. We could just take another mill. So long as they don't double province. Which they're totally not capable of. Right? Like, what would it look like? They play 2 poachers. They have to discard cards. It's not like they can play 5 minions for coins after that. And even then, that would only get them to like 14. They even trashed all their estates. Oh. They have 1 copper left. They have no silver. They have the vassal. So like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think they literally do not have enough money in the deck. Oh, the pawn. Okay. If they could somehow play all of those, but that should be literally impossible. So, yeah, let's just take another mill. Okay, well. Now there's no reason to take buy. I mean, I guess if we're super scared that we won't hit province, that would be the reason, but... We have 3 minions down there. Oh wait, this is already province. So I'll stop screwing around. Yeah, so... Big difference maker. Oh, I guess the steward, but they're... Okay. I mean... Yeah, they technically did have the money in their deck. If they play this for, like, action by... all of, then it's like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 coins in the deck. But like, there's no real way for them to get all those coins into play. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have played around it, but probably not. Anyway, but yeah, the artisan was huge. I definitely think it could be argued that I should have just trashed the silver and the copper, rather than keeping the silver around for merchant. I had more money than I really needed. A lot of times, I mean, it did in theory give me the reach to hit double province, but by the time I wanted to, well, I mean, I guess I never really did want to. Like, you know, last turn I could have taken double province, and it would have been most likely safe. But I don't, you know, I didn't want to tie. That's ugh, who wants that? But yeah, like having the reach to hit double province, I mean, it is nice, but maybe not necessary. But yeah, like, you know, how good are the courtiers? I mean, they're okay, but the real issue is that, like, without the artisan, you don't have the option to gain the courtiers, you don't have the option to gain the mills. Like, I gained 5 mills. Like, that, I mean, not all of them were for artisan, but that's nearly a province right there, you know? So, anyway, that will do it for level 3. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for level 4, which I have not even looked at yet, unlike this board, which I had at least looked at. So, until then.